Hey guys, welcome to the channel. It's Alvin. Today's video is going to be all about the guns that we have so far in Apex Legends as of Season 4. I'm going to give you a basic understanding of every one. So we're going to start out with the charge rifle. You shoot it, it's got a beam, it charges up, does 3 damage per tick until the little burst there at the end, which does the full damage. Got the longbow, which is just basic sniper. Just do damage with it. Triple take, same thing. Except for triple take shoots 3 little beams actually instead of 1 bullet. The Sentinel is basically a slower, stronger version of the longbow. Got your Devotion, which used to be a regular item, now it's care package only. These guns only come with whatever ammo you pick up with them. There is no picking them up. Got the Kraber, which is basically a one-shot kill to the head, no matter what you're wearing. Same with the Mastiff. Mastiff is a shotgun. So you got your LMG, your sniper, and your shotgun. And then we go to the Havoc, which used to carry a turbocharger, which there is no more turbocharger in the game. So you have to wind up the Havoc to actually shoot somebody with it. It takes just a little bit of time. Got the L-Star, which used to be a care package weapon. And that actually overheats, but if you flick it a little bit, you can make it last forever. Hemlock, 3-round burst. Pretty powerful gun. Flatline, just a basic assault rifle, but it's kind of hard to control. That's your heavy LMG, the Spitfire, which slow fire rate, honestly, for an LMG. Your Wingman, which is your heavy revolver. Got your G7, which used to be a sniper. It's actually just an assault rifle now. That's what they consider it in that class. So you can't put above a 2 to 4 on it for the optics, 2 to 4 times. Your Alternator, which is a submachine gun, but it's not the greatest. Does its job though if you pick it up. R99, which used to be one of the top guns in the game. They nerfed it, so it's not as strong. R301 though, that's my go-to right now. It's an assault rifle. It's lasers, and it does some decent damage. Then you got your P2020, single fire pistol. Doesn't do the most damage, but it's pretty darn accurate. RE45 is like the R99's smaller brother if you gave him crack. Shoots fast, does kind of low damage, but it shoots real fast. Got your EVA 8, which we're going to mess around with this a little bit. Does some decent damage. They call it the EVA 8 because of the figure 8 pattern that you can actually see when you're firing. It pops up right there by the crosshairs. It'll tell you, it'll pop up on the little pattern saying what pellets actually hit, so you won't get the complete image unless you hit all of them. Peacekeeper, which is a very strong shotgun, but it's a little tricky to master and get the shots down. So I'm making it look easy hitting these guys, but you got to move and target. It takes some skill to get it. People hate the Mozambique, which is what I'm using right now. It's actually a shotgun pistol combination thing. We don't really know, but it does 45 damage if you actually land all 3 pellets that it has. But that's not always easy to do. Then go with the Evo with a double tap. We're going to start getting into some of these weapons with attachments here that change it up. Double tap allows you to fire 2 shots in quick unison without having to pull the trigger more than once. Personally, I don't like it, but some people love it. And then you got the choke, which on the Peacekeeper tightens up your shot pattern, and you can actually hit people from really far away with that. And the Mozambique gets the hammer point. Hammer point does significantly more damage to somebody when they don't have shields. So if you pick it up right off the bat, you're probably going to kill whoever you shoot with it, because odds are they ain't going to have a shield. Some people actually prefer to run it just entirely because they love it. They think it's really strong, which, don't get me wrong, it is, but you got to make sure you break the shield for it to be really effective. Now I'm just messing around with the EVA 8 here because I'm not a big shotgun person, so I don't really use them too much. out in the actual maps and stuff. I just like screwing around with them in here. Yeah, this has got double tap. Peacekeeper has the choke, and the Mozambique has hammer points. And that's just for season 4. And previous seasons they've had other hop-ups that they've actually just gotten rid of. Got those two guns mixed up. P2020 gets the hammer points as well. And now this gun, if you ever find a gold version of this gun, oh, this gun can shred. 35 damage from a single shot on a gun that will hit every shot you point it at. Meaning it's just so darn accurate. It is so easy to control with the rate of fire. Now the R301 gets an anvil receiver, which allows you to switch it. It already has the ability to switch to single fire, but this allows it to do more damage when it's in single fire mode specifically. Now G7, as you can see there, gets a stock because it's not considered a sniper anymore. It's considered an assault rifle. But then once you attach the hop up for a double tap, it allows you to actually have 2 different fire variations on it. So you can do your double tap like this, which is really effective in close range. Not so much at long range because the second bullet's too far away. But even on the shotgun, you can actually, or the EVA 8, you can switch the fire rate from single fire to double tap. But EVA 8 actually is full auto, so if you just hold the button down, it'll just keep doing it, even with double tap on. But Flatline gets the same hop up as R301. It gets the anvil receiver, but this one actually does more damage because it's a heavy weapon and it just naturally does more damage per bullet. Now Prowler gets a select fire, which prior to having this, it does not have the option to switch its fire. This is a 5-round burst weapon. When you put select fire on there, it'll just keep shooting. And oh my gosh, this gun is running the game right now. It is everyone's go-to gun because of just how powerful it is, especially considering you can hold 35 rounds in the purple extended mag, which is more than enough to wreck somebody with purple armor, even if you miss a bunch. Now I was just showing you that this also, the Hemlock also has a select fire option, but that's just basic what it comes with. Now we're going to go over to the Sentinel here. Now I included me screwing this up a bunch of times because I want to show you the importance of paying attention to things like this. I rarely ever run the Sentinel, but the Sentinel has the option to charge it up, which makes it a disruptor round, which is actually a hop-up they used to have in the game where it would do more damage to shielded enemies rather than non-shielded. So you can just shred people's armor with it. But it's very important that when you're trying to charge it up, which you actually have to use a full shield battery to use, so that's not my thing. I wouldn't risk wasting one of those, but you have to tap the left button. This is just for PS4. I'm pretty sure it's the same on Xbox as well. But you tap the left button, and it'll charge it up. And it'll actually, as you can see over there, the little disruptor part is slowly going down. You have a timer, and in that time frame, whatever bullets you fire from the Sentinel, if they have armor, I'm not sure if their armor's already halfway gone how much damage it'll do, but if they have full armor, it'll fully break it regardless of what level it is. It's gone. It'll just take it. Now the triple take, showed you this one earlier. It's got the 3 pellets that fly out and they get further apart as they go. So if you notice over there, I'm not getting the full 69 that I was before up close. But this also takes the choke, just like the Peacekeeper does. And it does the exact same thing. It reduces that spread, so it's just one solid beam hitting you. And it's 69 all the way across. Doesn't matter how far apart they are. It'll still hit them for the full 69 if you hit their actual body. So now I'll come over here. And as I said earlier, the Havoc used to get the turbocharger. But now it gets a select fire. Well, it always had the select fire option. Like you could get the hop up for that. So it actually took 2. It used to get the select fire and the turbocharger, which turbocharger just eliminated the charge up. I think they lowered the wind up time that you have slightly, but it still has some wind up time. But the select fire on here now, you have to actually charge up a beam and then it'll fire it. So it's not just like you pull the trigger and it'll hit. It's got to charge up for just a little bit. So it's kind of hard to use, but as you can see, if it'll hit, it does some damage. Now you can't see it on here, but the Devotion, which was an energy LMG that we used to have, you could just pick up off the ground. It has a turbocharger built into it, so there's no windup, so it's just completely devastating. Now the Mastiff also has a shot pattern, just like how the EVA 8 and the Peacekeeper and the Mozambique have, where you can actually see where your pellets are hitting and where they're missing, and this one is just a straight line right across. Whereas the Peacekeeper is a star pattern, the Mozambique is a triangle, and the EVA 8 is a figure 8. So it's pretty simple to figure it out and see where you're missing and where you need to improve on. Like I said, the Kraber, it doesn't matter what level armor you have or helmet, a headshot's gonna knock you. If you're last alive, it's just gonna kill you. Now, the difference between every sniper rifle in this game and the charge rifle is that they have a bullet drop, because there is bullet drop in this game. And you also have to lead your targets, because bullets, they take a little bit of time. You can actually follow the bullets, as you can see here. Now, I'm not too good with aiming for this, but these are the farthest targets you can shoot at in firing range. I believe they're about 700 meters. But as you can see, there's an arc to the bullets as they're flying. You can see in this last one. It arcs and comes down. I just missed it. But when you switch to the charge rifle, it just lasers. No pun intended, because it is a laser. But there is damage drop off. So yeah, if you liked the video, go ahead and hit that like button, and don't forget to subscribe, and go get yourself some dubs.